Hey there, friends and fellow pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. And if you're a fan of elevator music, well, you're in luck, because you could expect about 10 minutes of it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there, friends and fellow pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there, friends and fellow pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. I was thinking of it, honestly. I really should have. But instead, like a nice person, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm going to actually jump on the stream as opposed to being an absolute cunt. And just, and just not jumping on as an April Fool's joke. April Fool's is for virgins. April Fool's is for virgins. So it would fit right, right along with the magic sort of meme. But no, if I'm gonna April Fool someone, it's gonna be murder. I'm gonna murder somebody for April Fool's joke. But yeah, hi there, welcome to a little bit of a Piggy live stream. I thought I'd do one yesterday. I couldn't do one because the internet was down in this domicile. So for some odd reason, I don't know why. And today, well, obviously it's working because I wouldn't be able to do a live stream if it wasn't for the internet. So those of you that were there yesterday and seeing the hot 144p. I'm pretty sure it was way less than 144p, but Can you really come to expect anything different from a PigCake live stream other than shitty quality? Here's the thing. PewDiePie just started that meme, right? These nuts. PewDiePie just started that meme where he's it's the whole low quality stuff, you know, so everyone's shitting on his low quality shit. I invented that meme. I'm the one that made that meme. I'm the guy that's the low quality champion. All right, I've been making low quality videos from the beginning. All right, circa 2016. It's almost been 3 years. When's the channelversary? I think it's in June. I think it's June-ish that I started my channel. So that's coming up. Almost 3 years of doing YouTube officially. So that's kind of heated, right? That's good quality virginity. Good quality virginity here. That's what I'm talking about. This is the best shitty quality chief, says Xpana. All right, which surprisingly may or may not be size. That's it could be. Could be. Where'd you say you were from, Xpana? You said Texas. I said, should my girlfriend and I, who goshman each other, okay, get an iguana and name it Niguana, you know? That's phenomenal. If you guys have an iguana together, that's like having kids, dude. That's like having kids, man, honestly. So I don't know how, if I need to lean back, because if I have this in a comfortable position, all you see is pig dick. So I don't know, man. That's up to you. Having an iguana with a significant other is a very substantial decision. It's a very substantial decision. Jump the border back in 05. I don't know, man. You look surprisingly like another PigCake enthusiast. Another PigCake enthusiast. Why is what curly? My penis? I don't know what you're talking about, curly. That thing's normal, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, curly. I'm in Texas. We have a couple Texas fanatics. Where are people from? Where are the standard PigCake community from? I know I have quite a bit of a sizable audience overseas. However, I want to know where's the majority of people from, because we got Texas. Do we have any Florida cunts? Do we have any Florida cunts out here? Content is inversely proportional to the quality, though. But here's the thing. I've already set the quality so low. I've set the quality standard so low that I could do anything and it's going to be fine. Anything would be an increase in quality. The moment I started using a better camera, people were like, dude, what happened? So it's immediately noticeable. Pennsylvania, damn. Florida's for virgins. I forgot that you were in Penny, Cal. And then we got Jersey, we got Edmonton. Jesus, man. Edmonton. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. Anytime I see somebody from Canada, I feel a little bit odd. I have some toonies here, actually. I think I have some Canadian coins. I forgot who sent these to me. There's another thing I bought that was useless years ago. This Microsoft dongle. This thing was garbage. But I think I have some Canadian coins here. See, this is a Canadian coin. It's very reflective, though. Right there, that's a Canadian coin, right? It's from your the land. There's another one here. They're all fucking. How about this one? Is this Canadian? Yeah, you have one, cause you got the queen there. You got the queen on this bitch, right? How you could do this? That kind of looks like it's shrinking, right? That's a little bit of a Garrett Thomas move. Oh boy. When PigCake sits down, he's taller than when he stands. How does that make sense? How does that make sense, dude? Come on, man. Come on, Brian. You're already coming in here with the cutting a dude's throat here. Cutting a dude's throat. How's my leg? It's here. See that? Still there in the cast, man. I'm gonna see Thursday. I'm gonna see Thursday if hopefully I can have it take it out. Cause it's, I don't want to say one specifically, but unfortunately my parents made love 9 months prior to this date several years ago. Not today, but sometime in this particular month. So I want to have this out before that. Trick being released next week? Damn, son. Yo, I'm fucking hyped. I am hyped beyond hype. Alright? I'm glad I had a little bit of a modicum. Alright, I had a little bit of a modicum input in there. I'm glad that I make a cameo. as the kids say. This deck, by the way, is the I don't know what deck this is. It doesn't have the fucking name on it. Special edition. The Fun Time Special Editions. That's what this is. So these are... How shitty does that look from here? You could kind of do a little bit of a vanish meme. I don't want to drop them. But these are, I think, Devo. These are the Devo cards that somebody mentioned on one of the last videos. So Devo, if you don't know Devo, he's also one of the no facers. Devo's a no facer. Somebody that hasn't shown his face, I think, ever. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Maybe he might have been one of the inspirations. I remember he had this trick with the what do you call this? A ring, where he would like straight up slap it on his hand and it would be on his finger. I can't do it because that's next level virginity. Let's see. Do I know shuffle stacking? Not that good. Not that good at shuffle stacking. I can only have a marginal. I only have marginal luck with what do you call this? I have marginal luck with finding the aces. I do have a couple methods that I think work, but they're more pattern based. From a shuffle deck, you could find the aces, but they're more based on pattern. He beat El Santo. You know what's funny? You and me, if you and me's around, we were trying to come up with some ideas for videos, and of course we got hungry, so we went to a restaurant on a very popular street here called Calle Ocho, and there were two restaurants that were quality, that we could have gone. One called El Santo, which is based on the fucking wrestler, and then the other one's this shitty new burger place. We went for the burger place and avoided El Santo like idiots. When we went to the burger place, it was overpriced and the burgers tasted like shit. Always go with El Santo. Piggy's Patreon straight up fire for those that don't have fortunate to experience it for themselves. Yeah, boy. What? Huh? Am I gonna shield my own Patreon? $5 a month. Card and Coin Academy. 2 videos a week. 2 videos going up tomorrow. One is a tutorial on the past. The other one's gonna be a little bit of a hot flourish. I'm not gonna do here. But those are coming out two every week. $5 a month. You get access to 140 videos. Am I shilling my own shit? Am I shilling my own shit here? Prakesh, read my previous message. Good morning, Piggy. Last day I had sent you super chat. When I sent you the super chat, your live stream had ended. Damn, son. Well, thank you for that. I didn't see it, but I believe you. I don't think you're a liar. I think that you're a truthful person based on your profile picture, but I appreciate it. And if you were here, I would do some dirty things to you. I would do dirty things to you. That's what I would do. El Santo isn't shit. See, that's what I thought. I'm like, those profile pictures look fairly similar, don't they? Satchel and Xpana. Satchel Xpana. That's why, but you're Texas and you're Cali. This PigCake can sell glasses to a blind man. Nah, I'm really shitty when it comes to any sort of marketing thing. That's what I'm learning from Daniel now is the ideal of shilling more often, because I undervalue and I undershill. It's 4:14. I have school at 7:45. Help me. You know, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe you should sleep instead of watching a grown-ass man talk to a camera for, I don't know, maybe as long as I can. I'm a big fan from India. Damn, son. Every time, see, I'm surprised as to the scope and range of the channel. I have to change my picture now. I'm very surprised as to the scope. But I'm glad, man. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my shit. Schools for Virgins, says William Tortoriello. There you go. Bitch, says Daniel Cabrera. I was just telling about the restaurant that we missed out on, El Santo. We could have gone there, but instead we decided to go to that other shitty place with that really hot bitch with the tattoo. She made it worth it though. It was stupid expensive. This deck, Daniel, what's the name of this deck? What's the name of this deck, man? Any tips for new magicians? Yes. Slow down. Slow down. I think that's the best tip for any sort of budding magician. It's very easy to get overwhelmed with information. It's very easy to want to learn as many things as possible at the same time, but slow down. I think that's the best tip. Why don't I reveal my face, sir? For the mystery. I've explained it before. I prefer having the mystery of I'm Mexican. Well, you would be inspired by this. I don't know why you said this deck, but you would be inspired by my choice in restaurants. My choice in restaurants, man. I should have gone to El Santo. El Santo, from my understanding, is he's one of the more prolific characters in Mexican media and lucha libre. And I remember the lore and the history of El Santo is that when he died a week after showing his face for the first time. So he was in his mask his entire career. He would travel with it. He would shower with his mask. And then he showed his face on national television. And a week later, he died of a massive heart attack. So, R.I.P. Rainbow Unicorn Fun Time. There you go. Rainbow Unicorn Fun Time. Face reveal looks like an older Elian Gonzalez with a big forehead. That's kind of fucked up. I'm having trouble with the pass because of my small hands. Give me some tips, sir. Yeah. The pass is a move that it doesn't matter your hand size. It doesn't matter your hand size because it's one that's dependent and could change depending on your hand size. So the best advice I could give you is really slow down. Really do everything as slow as possible when learning the actual mechanics of the pass itself, so that when you actually do it, it's going to be something that's smooth. A lot of people tend to think that a pass is something that has to be done fast, right? So they think pass, oh, fast. But no, work on smoothness. Smoothness is the most effective and efficient thing to work on when you're doing a pass. And you really don't want to focus on anything fast. If you think fast, then it's not going to work out well. It's not going to end up doing you any good. Funny enough, I do have a tutorial coming out tomorrow on Patreon on the pass. But just to kind of summarize, it's again, smoothness and slow everything down. Slow everything as slow as possible when learning it. Let's see. Did your picture change? No, it hasn't changed. Let me see. I just bought five volumes of Card College. That's Roberto Giobbi is an amazing magician. So anything that he comes out with is fucking gold. I had his I think he had a lecture. I forgot for which one that I bought a while ago. Smoothness is key with a pass. Yeah, let me see if I could bust that out here. Man on the 9th floor. That's one of my favorite fucking tricks, man. Look at this. Another smoothness right here. Another smoothness right here, dude. See, you got a transpo, right? We'll use the ace of clubs conveniently, and the 4 of hearts. They're gonna change places. They're gonna change places. Here we go. Here we go. I can't do that when you're looking, but when you're not looking, see, I can do it. See, they change ace of clubs, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. And this time you can look. See, like we'll look. You see, if you see, you could actually see them when they change. The 4's on top, which means that the ace is where? The ace is on top. It's also on top. You really don't have a good time paying any attention, do you? Okay, well, we'll do it one more time for you because I feel like your drugs are kicking in. So we'll do it one last time. You'll see when you do it one last time. This time it actually turns the deck face up. Well, all apart from 3 cards. All apart from three cards. That's the virginity. That's man on the 9th floor. That's that hot trick. What project is that on? Is that 5-2? I think. That's a dope one. The hardest? No, I don't think it's a hard routine at all. Especially if you have a pass. Like it's just a pass. You're doing a pass and a half pass. Those are the only 2 moves of the entire routine. But there's a couple different variations. If you notice, I put one on Instagram a while ago that was with the deck turning over. I can't do it with this deck. But I liked it a lot because it was pretty much the idea of the same thing, but the deck turning. So the ace of spades comes up, and then you could show the deck to have turned. Obviously, you can't do that with this deck, but it also works with a color changing deck. So you could actually do the same sort of idea with a color changing thing. something else here, but the thing you need to know is that Indian cards are very small and worse in quality. Let me see. I have some really bad. They're cards from Spain. They're really plastic coated. They're plastic coated and they're really bad naipes from Spain, and they're about, I would say, this tall. This tall. And I've still learned how to do the pass of that. So really, it's practice, man. It's practice. There's no shortcut for practice. So even if the cards are bigger, even if the cards are smaller, there's no substitute or shortcut for practice. So unfortunately, it's going to be something that's a skill thing. Even with cards that might be worse in quality, I've learned to pass with good decks, plastic decks, decks, you know, the B9 cards that are like twice the thickness of normal cards. So it's just a practice thing. I know that that's a very simple thing to say, but again, it seems, oh look, PigCake could do the pass. I've been doing Magic now for like like 19 years, so you know it's been a while. So I better be able to do a fucking pass at this point. Not to add to the virginity, but a pass. It's again, it's a practice thing, man. Don't get discouraged, and if you're dropping cards, ask Daniel. Daniel's been practicing the pass. He's killing it now. I mean, you're obviously doing it way better, but it's not going to be one of those things that you're going to get overnight. I think to even get the motion down of the motion, it took, I think, maybe 4 months, 3 to 4 months. It is possible to make it invisible if you have a shitty frame rate on a camera and you take advantage of frame rates, right? That's kind of a nice way to do it, right? That's kind of a nice way to take advantage. You take advantage of shit frame rate. That's how you can make it invisible. Do you do rope magic? I had a phase when I was younger. I practice with 2 decks. 1 deck feels so convenient after moving a full deck. Yeah, I think it was Simon Lavelle. It was Simon Lavelle that he, I forgot where he would say that he would open a new deck, and he opens like a bunch of new decks every day when he's practicing, because he practices with a brand new deck of cards. The reason being is because that's going to be the most consistent deck. Once you open it, it's going to be the same feeling no matter what. So that's a little bit of a dope advice, just in terms of consistency. What about coin magic? I'm a fan of coin magic. I'm a fan. I was having a conversation, as a matter of fact, with Daniel again, not to mention you, but we had a conversation about coin magic. I was showing him some old coin videos that I had. What's happening this morning with Xavior Spade? Well, he had an issue and he addressed it. That's what it was. He had an issue, and I think he was right. I think that we do get bad rap when it comes to coin work, when it comes to magic on YouTube, and it's an unfortunate fact that, you know, people don't seem to understand magic on YouTube. They really don't. So you really need to understand it's just media. It's a form of media. I told him afterwards that it's what do you call this shit, man? I forgot the quote that I told him, but I thought that it was pretty solid. Not to suck my own dick, but yeah, I mean, but he addressed it there. How do you do the first phase of Man on the 9th Floor when they're recording you on camera? You don't. You don't, I think. Even I wouldn't necessarily even do a pass unless maybe it's one person recording me. If it's like a group and somebody takes out their phone, I wouldn't do a trick like that, because at some point you are going to need to do that half pass, and that's not a fun move to do on camera. You could still, kind of like manage it, and then kind of like, work your way, hey sir, and do a half pass that way. But it's still going to be it's still something that I would rather wait till there isn't any sort of recording. But that's just me. Again, you're entirely possible to do that, but I just do something else. Can you show us the disappearing sausage? Yeah, it's this right here, right? There you go. It's gone. That's the disappearing sausage trick, William. I hope you enjoyed that. Shit. What's my favorite deck of cards? Winning Rights. Do you have a what do you put content on your channel when he writes? That seems like something you would put, like you would actually put some sort of political content on a channel named that. But what do you call this? The chicken nuggets is one of my favorite decks, just because I love the Jerry's nuggets. I love the look. I've never felt one. I've never felt a Jerry's nugget, but I still like the chicken nuggets a lot. Shit. Winning rights. Could you fight for us? In Mexico, the cards are $7. Well, funny enough, a video that I have coming up that I have planned with Daniel is a top 5 cheapest decks. So top 5 cheap decks that I like, not just top 5 cheapest decks, because there are some decks that are cheap and they're garbage. But top 5 most budget decks video is gonna come up sometime soon. So, but Mexico, are the cards shitty or no, bicycle cards? Okay. What? That's why illegals are trying to come to America. The price of bicycle cards are super cheap. But I'm sure they have. Don't they have their own like cards that they have within the actual confines of Mexico that are better? This is why I jumped in both. You keep saying that, which makes me think that it's factual. Oh, you like the vanishing sausage? You got look right there. Look, it's the appearing sausage, and then the vanishing sausage, and it's gone. You gotta rub your dick though. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's sir, read the previous message. You would understand the problem with Indian Magician. Bicycle cards are so expensive, so it's hard to buy bicycle cards. That's why I have to use a single deck of bicycle cards for a long time. That's fine. Yeah, I use decks until they are black on the sides. Ask anybody that have seen my cards. They are black on the fucking side from how much I've used them, and I still practice with them. But again, even the plastic shitty cards, I've gotten. There was one time in my old gig when I bought a deck for everyone in the class because I wanted them to do a little bit of a project, and the cards that I bought were like dollar store cards that were made of paper. There's no finish. Nothing, just cardboard, and that's something that I still have one of those decks in my in a box here. Still practice fucking with that shit. I'll take that deck out from every once in a while. It's a matter of practice. It really is. I think card quality is understandably so from somebody that's handled a lot of different finishes, including finishes that are literally fucking just like receipts. It might as well feel like receipts. So it's a practice thing. It's definitely a practice thing. George Anido. I just got some checkerboards from you and me, and I'm so satisfied. I literally couldn't find these anywhere until discovering. So thank you guys. Hey man, I'm glad you got it. Anytime. I don't know if there's a way, Daniel, if you could leave a message on it. But leave a message, man. Leave a little message on it saying, "Hey, I came here from PigCake," and then I'll drop in a little bit of a hot message. I'll drop in a little bit of a message for you, man. Yeah, who got one? I forgot somebody else. I dropped a little bit of a message. But if there's a way to do that when you buy something from the UME website, let me know. Can you recommend any good tricks? Yeah, I could recommend a lot of good tricks. What are you looking for, man? This one's a good one, right? I did this last. Ooh, look at that jumping thumb, right? You could kind of do this shit. You could kind of do that. I like this one, by the way. I really like that it actually looks like it on this shitty thing. What else? You could always DM. I'll work on something for notes. Okay. Dank. I think that's something I asked you before, but my memory is that of a retarded tree monkey sucking on a nipple. These nuts. Have you written a hot book? You know, the other day, I'm going to tell you a little bit of insight here. The other day I stared at my Evernote, and I have a single note called book with nothing on it. But I was actually contemplating. It was very late at night, and I was contemplating starting writing. But if that's something that people would be interested in, yeah, definitely. I've always wanted to write a book, but I wanted to do a paper book, and I know that's going to be a little bit hard, so... So yeah, Stefan, that's something that I definitely want to work on. Just joined your card academy today. Very impressed. Boy. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Okay, Matthew, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna do a little bit of what do you call it when you do testing, beta testing? Okay. So when you join the academy, right? When you hop on Patreon, now you get access to all that stuff. But was your immediate sort of ickling to click on the bar where it says start here, or did you just start scrolling through videos? Because I feel like a lot of people don't see the fact that you could click on the little, there's a thing that says start here, and it has all of the things listed, all the tricks and all the academy lessons listed. So I feel like I need to do something to make it more obvious, because I've gotten that message from a couple people like, oh, I wish that there was a thing. I'm like, literally click the button that says start here. Jerry didn't want me fondling his nuggets. No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, Jerry didn't want me fondling his fucking expensive ass nuggets. Can I do the worm? No. I could do I could do something like a worm. I already used the list and watched all the Piggy videos. Oh, okay. All right. So you okay. So you did from piggybacker to that. Okay. For a hot second, I thought you meant cause I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of rough. I really wanted. I really wish Patreon would have something I could pin, like a specific thing, so I could say, hey, here's the post. Start here. 2-foot giant says, I won't buy anything from you and me. Sorry. Why is that? Why is that? Now we gotta dress something here. Hot tip, an extra 5. Piggy will show you the X-rated version of the soon to be famous. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that right there. I'll show you the hot works on the vanishing sausage trick. You could do it under a card, right? You could do it under a card. There you go. Look. And then it's gone. There's a lot of different ways to do it, dude. Took a while to find that list, but when I found it, okay, good. I just need to find a way to fucking do it, man. I wish Patreon was a little bit more robust than that. But unfortunately not. The thing that made it hard in the beginning is when I on my phone, that's the other problem. Okay, so you know what I need to do? I need to make an intro video. I think that's going to be what's going to solve the problem. I need to see if when you join, I can make a video, and then that pretty much does the introduction and says, hey, you know, make sure to do this, make sure to do that. So that's something that I need to do. I need to find out if they could do that, because that's going to save a lot of people a lot of fucking trouble. Because fucking Patreon needs to get on their shit. They have a platform that's like, here you could give content, but the way to find the content is really fucking difficult. So I need to see if you can make a video. I doubt it, but I'll see if I could do that. I could connect you with a publisher. Well, you know, the thing is that, again, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I want to do things a little bit different. So it's going to be kind of hard to find a publisher that's going to be willing to put the book out that's going to make me happy, you know? So I really, if I do make a book, I'm not just gonna make a magic book. It's just gonna be a fucking book. Like, it's gonna be a magic, like a straight up fucking PigCake OG book. But if I find a publisher, it's gonna have to be somebody that is totally fine with you know, some nefarious content. A custom, that would be the solution. Maybe, yeah, that could be something dope that eventually, once it gets to that size. But I do like the fact that it's a simple thing, that Patreon's an established medium. You know, it's trusted. Even though they did have a little bit of issues with, I think, Sargon and other people, but I like it. I don't see the issue with that. But I'll definitely see if I can at least make some sort of intro video to make it, you know, that much easier for people to know what it is to do, you know? Shiza. I got demonetized. I got demonetized a long time ago. When you could walk like a normal human. Oh shit. Let's see. When you could walk like a normal human being, did you ever perform for money? I mean, magic and not anything else. No, I did. Yeah, my naked on fire dance to steal a joke. Black Ro. Ah, all right. Listen, man. I don't want to say anything about that, but you only heard one side of it. That's the thing. I that's all I want to say about that. But as far as that, I never. No, I was never a professional. I was never a professional magician. Everything was strictly amateur. Whenever I performed, was only informally, and every time I did have the opportunity to perform, it was always, something that I was gracious of. But I never kind of did professional work. I was too busy trying to push my career in another field. So yeah, I need to. That's what my focus on. So I never did it professionally for money, but I did get to perform, quite a bit, which is where again I am able to share the information that I learned here, but it wasn't for a profit. Did I know I'm fat? I mean, you could kind of. I'm not a. I got a little bit of a push-up game right here. A little bit of a push-up game, dude. I went to a male strip club once, and I saw a guy with the pig. This one, or this one? Yeah. Damn, son. Damn, son. Yeah, this is a common ring. This one's a common ring. You see a lot of magicians wear this. I get questions on this all the time. I'm not gonna tell you where I got this ring, because then it's gonna compromise some information. But you see a lot of magicians wearing this and getting this. I thought it was cool, and I thought I earned it, so I got it. And then this one is another one that I've had pretty much forever, and it's just it matches a necklace. I usually wear the necklace. That's why. How old am I? Did I know I'm fat? Oh, Magnus. I forgot it was you. I should have read. I should have read. I should have read the comments or the name. I'm like, do you know I'm fat? I'm like, you could see that I'm pretty fucking I'm fat in a good way, cunt. But then I realized it was Magnus. Piggy wants to make a porno pop-up book. Yeah. Yeah, I want to make a book that when you open the first page, a giant dick just comes at your face. Like honestly. And then the rest is magic related content. But I want people to turn from when they turn to the first page, for them to know what they got into. Guy Incognito, thank you for joining, man. Too busy trying to get some stank juice on your hang down? Yeah, Piggy. Oh shit. Save on paper costs if you model it after your dick. I'm glad that my penis is on the stream more so than my face. Do not read this on loud voice. Stop, pig. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let me see this. I got a massage. I agree. The text. Very gay cards. These are dope. I mean, they're not. They feel great. I don't like borderless cards. I'm not a fan of borderless cards. That's the problem. That's the problem, man. You see that? I'm not a huge fan of borderless cards. These are tolerable because they're just. It's a fucking rainbow. It's a fucking rainbow. You really can't, like. Ooh, damn! Your boy just got a fucking fat lip spread here. I was working on some virginity here. Let me see if I could even do it. There you go. I was working on some hot virginity. Where could you get them? Do I shill? I'm gonna shill right here. Daniel, you correct me if I'm right. Is it this? I think that should be the website. That's the hot website where I got these hot, sexy beasts. Where I was actually thrown them. I was thrown them. And I'm like, you cunt. Stop throwing cards at me, you cunt. I love you though. I want to hear the other side, but UME does charge a lot for shipping. Where are you from? 2-foot giant, where are you from? I mean, the other side's not my story to tell, but I was there. I've seen it all happen. And again, I do fully admit that I'm biased at the same time, but you only heard one side of that issue, and there's a lot more to that issue than was presented. So that's what I'm saying, dog. Let's see. Oh, the gays gave me permission. I created a flourish that was pretty good. No, listen, you didn't create a flourish. All flourishes are from, what's the name of the dude that I made up? What's the name of the guy that I made up? What's his fucking name? Jo Martinez. All flourishes come from Jo Martinez.
That in that it was done.
Hey, we got someone joining the academy, boy. Brian Ballard, thank you for joining the academy, man. I'm gonna have a video. I'm probably gonna shoot it today. I'm gonna shoot the video today and put it up on Patreon, just saying, hey guys, this is a fucking intro. Jo Martinez. Jo Martinez is a cunt. I'll tell you why. Because Jo Martinez is a fictional character that represents every single cardister that claims that they've invented moves when those moves have been around since the fucking 80s. Since Chris Kenner made 5 Faces of Sybil. But they're like, nope, that's my move. I made that up. You're 13. How did you make that move? How? Whomst? Is that Brad Kirsten? Yes, it's Brad Kirsten. Just the whole book dick shaped from balls to tip, learn to pass. I'm also trying not, well, you know what, I don't want to alienate people from the shape of the book. So if I do come out with some sort of book, I rather it be initially like a book shape, and then when you buy it, that's when the dick hits you. Because then if it's dick shaped, that's going to alienate people from purchasing it. Lucas Gilmore says, I'm actually 14. Yeah, but you're not claiming that you've invented these moves that I see claimed by all these cardisters that are like, is that squoz or squoz? Is that squeeze? Is that? And then all these moves, I'm like, those moves have been around forever. Forever. Xpana, thank you, man. Try not to get deported, man. Please. Try not to get deported. I really want to see a trailer for Ninja 3. You know, I'm not even memeing. I'm not even joking. I would love to see another project with Brad Kirsten. I'm not even joking. Like, honestly, like, I would love to see another project with Brad Kirsten. I'm very disappointed that he hasn't done one in a long time, and I want to see another one. I may be special ed. Yeah, I just saw it, Brian. I got the notification. I want to say thank you. But I really would have loved to have seen fucking that shit. There's a retired UMC bishop from San Antonio, Texas. No, seriously though, my question is, where do I go from there? I'm not the best using the internet. Okay, so because the way Patreon, the app works, is that these cunts are, the app, you gotta hold it horizontal if you want to see the tags. Because the tags, there's one tag called Start Here. And then that's where you start. Because that has the list of all the Academy lessons and the links to them. And it also has the links to the piggybacker videos, which I think there's like, I think 200 videos over there already. Not to shill, but yeah, so that's where you see all of them. And Simification, I don't think he's here, but he's the one that compiled the one of the piggybacker one. I did the Academy one because it was only I think a couple hundred, or no, 100 something videos. But the other one, Sima did like a psychopath. He fucking laid that thing out fucking ridiculously. So props to him. He's a madman. Start here. There you go. That's exactly it. Matthew Bretling put the post there. That's exactly it. But I'm gonna make a video illustrating how to do it. I'm gonna make a video illustrating. Jo Martinez. Listen, Joel. I'm here, dude. I'm out here, bitch. You fuck. Alright? I'm gonna find you, dude. You're taking credit for all these moves that aren't yours, son. These are moves that aren't yours, bitch. Alright? You're here claiming all these fucking moves. This thing has been around forever, cunt. That's not yours. This thing, that thing's been around. Sorry, wrong one. That, whoops. This one, alright, Mattioli. Illogical cut, son. You claiming fucking. Come on, dude. I'm right here. Joel, who's obviously, oh, you thought Chris. Who? Let's see. Who? What I want to find out though, Joel, is who in the PigCake community would actually create another account as Jo Martinez. That's what I want to know. Who? Would it be Satchel? Is that a Satchel move? Is that a Brian? Is that a Brian Connor move? Obviously, it's somebody that has a propensity for making different. It's somebody that has a propensity for making what do you call this shit? Different accounts. So it might be the same as Butcher. What are the schedules for the Academy releases? Tuesday and Thursday are Coin and Card Academy lessons, and then Wednesdays are Mentalism Academy lessons. So that's the schedule. Listen to me. When the time comes, you better run. Download back. This is over. When the time comes, you better run. Fuck, that's really familiar. That's really familiar. When the time comes, you... I think I just... Wait, hold up. Did I just see that? Hold up. When the time comes, you better run. Don't fucking tell me, because this is going to drive me nuts, and I just saw something that had that. Hold up, stop. Time comes. Fuck, man. I just saw a fucking movie. Nah, man. Fuck, whatever. Alright, tell me. What movie is that from, Fadi? Has anyone responded to your offers to fight yet? Only Jarek, like 2 years ago. That's it, man. Nobody wants to fight me, dude. I'm the fucking champ here. Go to the community tab of YouTube channels, the third one down. I'm not sure current it is though. For what? I'll fight. I thought you had to leave, X Pena. Alright. Schedule. Okay, yeah, sorry. But the schedule for YouTube is easy. Tuesday, Thursday's video. And then on Tuesday, a Coin or Card Academy lesson. Wednesday, Mentalism Academy lesson. And then Thursday is another Coin or Card Academy lesson. And then also, Friday might be the day for a future podcast. Shiza. Don't know if I should stop watching. I have an exam. Wait, but you're not gonna tell me where that movie's from? Where's that fucking movie from? Looking up really bad live streams, and this is the first thing I see. Video quality is decent, but framing of the shot is crap. Can't see your face. Face palm. That's on purpose. Cunt. That's on purpose. There's a channel where I don't show my... I don't see. Look at the this right here. That's it's from Red Dead Redemption. That's my fucking unicorn deck, bitch. Is it unicorn deck? Oh Jesus. Uh, Let me see. There was something here. No, but seriously, should I send a risky message to a girl? Yeah, do it. Why not? You should purposely change your life goals and stop. How old are you? ZXX Catalyst XXZZ. That's what I want to know. How old are you? That's a genuine question. Because it feels like you're doing that 13-year-old shit. You're doing the middle school stuff, man. You're on that middle school tip. Which is fine, don't get me wrong. That's not wrong. But it's not gonna get you any pussy. That's for sure. So let this be a life lesson, man. Let this be a life lesson. You should really grow out of the what do you call this? Grow out of the habit where people put XX in front of their username. I think that was a clan in Call of Duty from like 18 years ago. Unfortunately, as gay as it sounds, this is a magic trick channel. As gay as it sounds. But here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I'm aware of as to how gay magic is. Alright? To me, there's nothing gayer than magic. I'm a history teacher at your mom's house. We make it all the time. 13, for sure. 100% 13. That's exactly what that tells me. But that's cool, dude. I'm glad you're here, honestly. I'm not. I can't even lie about that, honestly. What are you just browsing through live streams? Is that what you do? Is that what you do on a Monday night? After leaving my mom's house? You know my mom has AIDS, right? You know my mom has AIDS, right? You know how you have AIDS too right now because you apparently had sexual relations, quote unquote, with my mom. So, who's the Joker now? Batman? Huh? Bitch? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, dude. I would zoom into my dick, but I can't because the software prevents me. The software prevents me from zooming in on my dick. Do I know the Joe Bird Palm? No. No, I don't know the Joe Bird Palm. I gave it to her. You gave her the AIDS. That makes sense. It's probably from taking in the ass so much at those clubs. You really have to vet the people. You can't just let everybody fuck you in there. You know, you really have to like pick the people that you decide. Because I imagine it's just falling out at this point. You don't even need to wipe anymore because it just falls out because of how gaping it is. So if you did give her the AIDS, then seriously, now's the time to stop. I think there's treatment. Cunt. Shit. I don't know the palm that you're referring to. Look at those arm veins. Dude is jacked. You know, that's from fapping, though. These are fat muscles. These are fat veins. So, Vernon told Ricky J that the secret to learning magic is to fuck lots of women. That is the secret, but here's a problem. You can't do that as a magician. Dude, I'm gonna sub. You're really a good sport. One face reveal, one sub. That's what I like right there. Look at that. That's what I like. Well, you came in here hot, man. You came in here with a banging my mom joke. That's hot, dude. That's hot and heavy. I mean, I would recommend not subbing because then what? You're gonna get into like card tricks. You're gonna get into card tricks and then not get pussy harder. If you're already dropping humor like that, then you're gonna what? Do card tricks and then really never get or even see the shape of a pussy. As a magician, it's really hard. I'm gonna be honest, it's really hard. Show my lady friend a trick and tell her to touch my peen. Is that? I don't know what that is. Are you telling me to say that? Shit. Hold up. What's my PC? It's a Surface Pro 4. It's a Surface Pro 4, dude. That's not a. It's a hot one. It's definitely a hot one. The fact that I have to have a fan aimed at my computer to make sure that it doesn't that I could run a shitty stream. So. Oh, okay. You're telling me to show your lady friend a trick. I already did this one. Look at this. That's hot. That's hot and heavy, right? You could do that. You could really make it look like it's coming out and then throw it back on, and then kind of make it. That's the exposed view. You see that? That's the exposed view. But from here, if you show it to a tree monkey, like a retarded tree monkey, they really get fooled for that. They really get fooled for that. And I did the vanishing dick earlier today. I did that one. That's the vanishing. See, hands are empty. Vanishing penis support sleeve trick. What's my favorite deck? My father's name is Deck, and you just reminded me of my father, so that's why it took a while. That's why it took a while, huh? For me to process what you just said. I already said it like 1,000 times, Magnus. All right. It's the chicken nuggets, man. It's the chicken nuggets deck. That's what my favorite deck is. Bremen. What are you gonna put? Bremen Honda. She says she'll gargle my wang if you could show her something lit. Shit. You're putting me on a spot, man. Are you trying to write Brambles? Are you trying to write Brambles, you fucking cunt? You fucking butcher bitch? It's fucking butcher. That's the twist. It's fucking butcher. This entire time. How does it make you feel that Assad uploaded his first video in basically a year, 3 days ago, and already has more views than you have subscribers? He has 1 million fucking subs. If he doesn't get anything that's more than my entire life in terms of views, I'd feel sad. Shit, what the fuck? That's great. I feel great for him. What the fuck? I hope he makes like, I hope he fucking gets like 1 million views in fucking 3 days, dude. Why would that be a bad thing? How's my car injury? It's here. See that? It's fucking here. It's still here. Let me see what this is. That's fucking weird. Don't text girls. What the hell is Brambles? What were you gonna write? What the fuck were you gonna write? If you weren't gonna write Brambles, you were writing Bram, and then B. What the fuck else word were you gonna write, huh? I'm sad for you. So I bought the merch. I don't have any 52 cards merch. Well, thank you, Daniel Burbrocker. I'm glad you bought the merch. You fucking coming in here saying, hey man, how do you like it that you're getting less views than somebody that has 1 million followers? Yeah. Listen, man, you know what? I'm gonna extend my open challenge, not to just like Illusionist or what do you call this? Who else? Illusionist, Evanera. I'm gonna extend my fighting challenge to anybody. All right, anyone, even members of the PigCake community. I'll fight you. We'll duke it out, dude. What are you gonna throw cards at me, bitch? Man, oh fuck, dude. You're gonna shuffle cards. I'll fuck you up. Fuck. Sorry. I got. Hold up. Let me see. I got pumped here. Jesus. What are we doing here? Can I send newts? So 52 cards is monkey on top. That's kind of fucked up. Monkey on top is its own thing. See, that's a hot move right there. That's the hot move right there. That's a hot. What is it? Huh? What's going on here? Desi drama alert. Any tips on calling the card? Yeah, if you call the card, you should definitely be on not roaming. You should not be roaming. But calling the card, if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean. Calling is a little bit of a hard thing to do because initially you're going to try to put more pressure with your thumb than necessary. But the thing that's helped me out the most when doing, what do you call this, when calling a card, is to call any random card. I have a video on this. If you look it up, PigCake calling a card. or breaks down the spread cool. And this one, the best tip that I could give you is to cool a random card before you decide to cool any other random cards, because what that does is that's going to reduce the friction. So if you cool any random card, the moment you get to the card that you want to cool, it's going to be a lot easier to sneak it out of the deck, because there's going to be less friction when you're actually doing the spread cool. If you're going to do it on the card, let's say you want to do it on the Ace of Spades. If I do it on the Ace of Spades, there's going to be a moment where I have to press my thumb on top of the card above the Ace of Spades and then pull that card out. So that's not going to look good, because there's going to have to be that pressure. However, if I cool a random card, and then when I get to the Ace of Spades, it's going to have less friction when I cool the card, so I don't need to put the pressure that I would ordinarily. I don't know if that makes sense, but I did an entire video on that if you want to check that bitch out. I hate the spread call. I don't have it down. It's a hard move. It's a hard move, man, to be honest. So it's not going to be something that you're going to be able to get. Is she asking for a dick pic? No, she's not asking for a dick pic. And if you send a dick pic, man, you're really stupid. Let's just do this honestly. If you send a dick pic, you know all her friends are going to see it. All her friends are going to see your cock. So don't send dick pics. That's my advice to the youth. If you want to fight me, I want you to volunteer at a soup kitchen. I want you to volunteer at a soup kitchen if I want to fight you. I don't know if that makes sense. If you want to fight me, I want you to... Oh, like if you win? Yeah, Kostia Kimlot has a lot of good fucking work on that. But again, I think that slider principle, as somebody mentioned, Lindsay, as you mentioned it earlier, that Solomon slider principle really helps out a lot. The Solomon slider principle is the idea of calling a random card and using that to facilitate the action. I practice my calls to slowly set up my stack. That's a great way to practice it. That's really a great way to practice it, because then for even if you're just setting up the deck in the order, right? That's the ace. Go through until you find a 2, and then that kind of forces you to go back and forth on the deck until you call just random, all the random cards. So here 3, 4, right, 5. Also practice breaking up. I like breaking up the call. I don't like necessarily being so rigid all the time. I like breaking it up every once in a while. But see, doing it with all suits, that's a good way of practicing it. I think I skipped I probably skipped a 7, but that's 8, that's 9, but that's a good way to do it. Delete all dick pics. What's your shoe size, bitch? Ask your mom, cunt. Ask your I have an 8.5. 8.5. I have really small feet. 8.5. Any forces for intermediates instead of the riffle and Hindu force? I always mention the spread force. I always mention the spread force. The Gary Roulette spread force is one of my favorite ones. Is 11. Well, you know what? Good for you, man. Good for you if you're size 11. I hope they enjoy looking at your fucking clown feet. I'm sorry I'm so aggressive, man. I apologize. It's because you set the precedent. Alright, you set the precedent. I have bigger feet than you. Everyone has bigger feet than me, man. I don't think that's an accomplishment. I don't think that's an accomplishment. Keep talking shit and your ass will know his shoe size. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude. You're gonna learn this. You're gonna get this fucking foot right here, dude. You're gonna get this fucking... Look at this shit, dude. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Everyone has an everything bigger than you. No, not my cock piece, though. Not my cock piece. My cock piece is hits my knee when I piss. The pee hits my knee because it just goes straight because it's so small. That's the What? There was one here. One of the strangest live streams to date. Most. Yeah, the streams. These streams kind of get weird, to be honest. You missed the penis vanish. You missed that. I got my mints 2 today. Yeah, damn boy. They kind of took a while, man. He made a killing on that. Ooh, that's one. He made a killing on that shit. Wait a second. 8.5 unsub and gay cards. I'll show you gay cards, bitch. I'll show you gay cards. You fucking tortellini. I actually don't have gay cards here. I actually don't have. I'll use these. I like these. I like. I'm obviously. Do you think I'm a fan of Coke? Do you think I'm a fan of Coke? You ever feel weird streaming? Like we're just strangers typing and we're listening to a faceless man? No. No, I never think about it that much. You're right. The famous disappearing breakfast sausage. The disappearing. I don't know what's the name of the trick. What's the name of the what do you call that? The not the trick. The sausage. Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. I want that shirt. The one that says "Drink Coke, Eat Ass." I've always wanted that shirt, but I haven't found it. Lots of Floridians like Coke. No, it's South Floridians. South Floridians and Colombians. That's the stereotype. The Colombianos like their cocaine. Tell that's the way of that's the way they greet each other. Let me see how many people are Colombian here that I could offend. Let's see. You should do a flourish video. It's just that cardistry is so gay. I agree. I agree. I could, but I just feel a little bit gay. Did I ever hit up that prostitute? Nah, man. Unfortunately, I didn't hit her up. Because I can't. She's like too far away from me, man. She's not going to come over here. I wouldn't want to be with that after it walks that far. Ew. Ew, dude, I didn't want to think of that fucking prostitute ever again, man. Thank you. I should have her on Hot Chips. Yeah. Hi, yeah, I do a YouTube channel. I want you, I want you to get on here and let me ask you questions. I did read the message, Top Notch. I miss you, man. I want to suckle on that nipple. Cards get dirty, yes, but the finish wears off and you start seeing colors come off the backs and get on the faces and you see, okay. Matthew, if you're practicing that much, that I think you have a problem at that point. Posted a pic on Instagram of the action I'm not getting thanks to you. I'll check it when I'm done with the stream because this phone that I'm using is the one that I have Instagram on. I see the chat, but the video won't load. There you go. Scheiße, dude. JT, she's too busy laughing her ass off. Listen, you don't need to lie, man. You don't need to lie. We all know that it's impossible to have a female and do magic. All right, that's not a thing, man. That's not a thing. PigCake denied being part Hispanic, but I'm still skeptical. Why are you skeptical, man? What is it about this right here that makes you skeptical? Did her vagina look like the rare roast beef? No, that's a good vagina. When a vagina looks like roast beef, that's when you know that it's quality. Happy Cesar Chavez Day. Who the fuck is Cesar Chavez? Any cards giveaway? Yeah, I actually have one coming up relatively soon. I'm going to give away the Chris Ramsey first deck. And then in that video where I say who won that deck, I'm going to do another giveaway. When you do get your piggy decks out, don't be like a Silent Ramsey when projecting when you have them. Most magicians have missed it by 6 months. Yeah, that's one of the things that I want to be, man. I want to be as transparent as possible. So if I do get a delay, you know, I want to be honest about that. If it is gonna take a while, but hopefully with, you know, what I'm working on, it's not gonna be too huge of of an endeavor. Do you know how hard it is being married and hiding the fact that you do magic? Yeah, dude. You're in the bathroom taking extra long. She hears this in the bathroom. She's like, "What's going on in there?" It's nothing, nothing. I ate a lot. Took a lot of... It's a Taco Bell dump, baby. Don't worry about me. But really, it's because you're hiding your secret virginity. And the moment she finds this, you know what's going to happen? Say bye-bye, dude. That's divorce. And she gets half your shit, so she's going to get half of your cards. Penis. Put your nipples away. You can't see them. You can't. They're like this is kind of a tighter shirt. This is a meat blanket, by the way. Meat blanket sent over the shirt. I'm trying to fucking point at a WPH gear here. So that's a OG meat blanket shirt. Shout out to the meat. I could see the stream now. Hey man, how you doing, bro? Look at this white power. Forget this. I'm gonna go watch Ramsey solve a $1,500 box of crayon. Oh shit. Damn, dude. You do that, man. You have a good time. Let me know how it goes. Watching him solve a 1,500. That's a fucking expensive ass puzzle, dude. So my latest Instagram video. By the way, I love how you're PigCake 67, you cunt. I love how you're PigCake 67. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. And then I click and it's top notch because it takes a while to load. So I'm like, okay, no, it's top notch playing the guitar, looking high as fuck. You didn't look that high. Did I like the? I hope I liked it. I hope I liked it. I better have fucking liked that picture. I'm dying to hit up Taco Bell for that quesarito. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to go to a TB in a while, man. I haven't been able to do it because unfortunately, right here. That's why. Haven't been able to hit up that TB in a long time. I didn't like the picture of me playing the guitar. Did I say picture? Cunt? Yeah, dude, that beard is top notch. I have a little bit of a beard going. Let me see if I can pull a hair down for a stream. Let me see how low. No, I don't want to keep going lower. But I have a little bit of a video. I'm retarded. I have a little bit of a beard thing going. I've been growing it out. I haven't shaved it for a while, so it's kind of hard. My boy Daniel recommended some beard oil that I gotta be fucking with. How far is my recovery? Well, hopefully we'll see by this Thursday if I could take it out. But I kind of put a little bit of pressure on it the other day, and it felt like absolute fucking shit. It sent like a jarring pain up my legs, so I'm pretty sure that I might have to take the full 6 weekos. Which I'm not going to be happy about, man. I'm definitely not going to be happy about. See, I wanted to take it out before my B-Day. I want to take it out before my B-Day. Hopefully that's going to be the case. Just show us your mouth. It won't be that bad. Just go slowly and you won't look bad. You can see my beard in most of the videos. Whenever I do that tracking with the in that video, the hot chips, then my beard pops up a couple times. So, you know, honestly, I like the aesthetic, though. I like the aesthetic of handicap magic. Did you guys like that handicap magic trick, episode 1? Ooh. 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 What did I do before I did videos full time? I was a teacher. Richard S. You could see my beard in my videos too. Not in that picture though. In that profile pic, it doesn't look like you got a beard there, dog. You gotta embrace it, man. Unfortunately, the longer I grow my beard, the farther up I go on the list of the FBI. Look at me play with this giant box of free expensive art of play shit I get. Revolutionary. Please take it out. Oh shit. I braided my beard today? Damn, dude. The video I posted, I dyed the pink spectator. Okay. Yeah, that's hot. That fucking Daniel shit, boy. The video I posted 15 seconds ago, everybody go like it. See, when I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna go like it. I promise. I'm gonna like that shit. It was 6 through 12. 6 through 12. Not to give more information about my fucking self. But this, you're talking about the variation of the Pass and a Flourish by Paul LaPaul. That's Paul LaPaul's Pass and a Flourish, right? And then you got the little hot variant right there, son. Based on your sandals openings video and your open front cast, I'm pretty sure I could identify if visiting Florida. Yeah, I'm not hard to spot now. It's looking for the short dude of the fucking cast. I'm gonna be absolutely fucked. But luckily nobody's come up to me and said, "Hey, are you PigCake?" See, that's when I know if shit's good. That's when I know, when I have somebody come up to me and they say, "Hey, are you PigCake? Can I sit on your face, PigCake? Hey, PigCake, are you a magician? Do you do YouTube? Can I sit on your mouth?" That's what I know. I should have known the humor is adolescent as No, but I see that's the problem. I could recognize that humor because I've seen it. I've seen it. Ooh. Let's see if I can. I'm looking at the camera and trying to cunt. Ah. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I want to catch it. I want to cut. I don't care. Whatever. If someone were to come up to you and ask me if you're piggy, I'd probably act like an asshole. I'd probably say no. I'd make it obvious that it's me, but I'd act and be like, "No, dude. No, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? PigCake. PigCake's a loser virgin that does magic tricks on YouTube for no money." For no money on YouTube. Is that what you think I am, bitch? No, a top notch. Wrong account. Top notch. Wrong one. Wrong account. Top notch. No, not. Oh my god, too late. You're posting on the wrong account, man. There you go. See, damn, dude. Yeah, you know what? If I do see someone, honestly, if I see someone with the PigCake, if the hoodie, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my absolute shit. So it'll be obvious. Would I get the code cards? Do I? Daniel, you gotta show your website if you're listening, bro. You hear me? Playing cards. I hope I'm getting it right. I think that should be it. YourMePlayingCards.com. That's where I should be at. Daniel's a cutie. You've seen him in the videos. He's a hardworking individual. FLA reminds me of the Hey. Did you watch the You Flash, You Lose? I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Unfortunately. Oh, the sense of humor of a K through 6 teacher. Jesus. Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, that show was rough. Try not to make dick jokes all the time. That was a hard fucking life. I got plenty of Coke decks. Is that the right website? Daniel. Florida's a humid Texas. I'm not good at the truffle shuffle, to be honest. I'm not really good at the truffle shuffle. If I could, I can't even, yeah, I could barely do it. I could barely do the truffle shuffle. I like this one. This one's one that I like. I admit I can't do it with this fucking... It needs to be a little bit of a warning deck. See, that one's a dope one. Right? I like that one. How many times can I do this? It kind of looks like hot shit. There you go. Show us your raised rise. I already did that like 1,000 times this stream, dude. The fucking dick vanish right here. Look at this. This is a striking vanish. Right there. Strike dick vanish. That's easy. Try not to seem like you, like... Oh, shit. Try not to seem like you... like the kids who were attractive in that class. Or, I mean, what? I think that the Heinstein Shuffle is something else. This is more of a... It's a Leonard Green thing. It's a weird Leonard Green thing mixed with another one. It might be also a combination of the Heinstein Shuffle. That's another one. There's another one I put on the stream a little while ago. Right? There's another dope one. All heated hot ones. I spread the deafness. You know what? On the next video, I might do it. On the next video, I might do another ear rape. I might do it. Can I do that straight on? No, it's a little bit harder to do it straight on. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely harder. It doesn't look good. That's one you gotta cover well. Oh my goodness. No, Stefan. Unfortunately, down here, or well, at least where I live, there aren't kids sagging their pants. I think that's a cool prank, though. You go to the hood and you say, "Hey, man, could you pull up your pants?" I got an old Marine veteran that works at Costco to subscribe to you. Yo, Bill from Costco. You have a giant penis, Bill. And Top Notch is a good guy. He may be weird at times, and he's oddly trying to figure out if he could fuck the meat. But you know what? He's a good guy. All right, let him be. Let him be. Let him do what makes him happy. And if fucking Costco meat makes him happy, then we got Spade on the chat. What's up, dog? You like my production value? This is the hot production I've added to this fucking on a fucking shit phone. The logo here is half the fucking screen, and then the chat, and then all the shit that I'm shilling. How dumb is my setup here compared to the heatness that you got? Do Ramsey slip change? I don't know Ramsey slip change, man. I don't know that one. It's fire. I feel like you're on a tip. I feel like you're on a tip if you're saying boy. I was getting some questions about your stream earlier today, man. But I think you said everything that needed to be said. And hopefully it came across. Hopefully it came across. Everyone from Costco asks me all the time, what's a PigCake? Well, you know what a PigCake is, dude. A PigCake is a cake you give to a female. It's a sex move. It's you give her cake after you well, it's okay, you know what, I'm not gonna explain it. I didn't, and it won't matter. Just want to say it. Just fucking do what you need to do to the magic community, man. Listen, the world's your oyster. All right, you got to eat it, and eat it like it's after gym pussy. All right, that's. Oh man. Oh, it's Javier Spade. X-Painter, are you this Satchel, dude? That's fucking Satchel, man. Related to the rusty hook, more like a rusty trombone. More like a rusty trombone. That's what it is. Butcher had the funniest comments on X's stream asking X's questions. I gotta spit because I got a weird taste in my mouth. Oh shit. After gym pussy, man. That's what's up. After gym pussy. That shit's right. Can I do it without showing my face? Yeah, I can. I could grab it. I could grab it. Card production. I made a cameo on a Facebook post. Am I famous now? Depends if you made it on the actual post itself. He said for the cellophane. Too tangy. Are we still talking about after gym puss? Are we still talking about after gym puss? Look at this. Let's see if I can do this with this camera. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Stop. Stop. I could do it. I could do it. Cunt. Oh, stop it. I could do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna do it for my mom. My mom tells me all the time, hey, Papo, you could do it. And I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna show her that I could do this. Did it. Bitch. Satchel, Satchel. I'm not Satchel. I believe that. I believe that. Shush, BRB. Oh, shit. Rearranging Satchel's name. Why though? Hit the shower for the love of all things. You know what? I agree, man. I agree. But sometimes you don't have that luxury. Sometimes you don't have that luxury. And you just gotta jump in there. You gotta jump in there and do what you can. So that's the unfortunate, man. What else do we have here? Got the cooter butter after the gym. Okay, now you just made it fucking disgusting. Now you just made it fucking disgusting, dude. Oh shit. Matthew, I'm PigCake 67. I change it on a weekly basis. Oh shit. X, I'm back. I don't know if I could get you on, man. I don't know if I could get you on here because let me see. Or if you even want to get on, God knows what you're doing at this point. You might be doing some nefarious action, maybe doing what we discussed earlier. But yeah, you know what I do like? I do like that you change your name on a weekly basis on Instagram. Top notch. So, you know, it's you PigCake 67. All right, then you got fucking Satchel, or no, Butcher, sorry, the other day. Whoops, sorry, I kind of made my accusation of who I think Butcher the Pig is. Fuck. He put PigCake's receding hairline. All right. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that, man. You hear talking all that cheese. Oh, okay. Let me see if I could do that, because I have to get my headphones here, which hopefully aren't gonna knock over my phone and accidentally show my fucking face on a live stream. Wouldn't that be phenomenal? April Fools. Hey PigCake, here's your fucked face. I don't know how I'd get on. Are you on Discord? Are you on the cord? By the way, X, I have a new product I want to do. You think I'm gonna send it to Magic Stream? I'm gonna send it to Magic Stream. Here we go. It's called the Vanishing Rub-a-Dub. The Rub-a-Dub Penis Vanisher. You think Magic Stream will? I'll just stop. Okay, let me go to the Discord. Let me go to the Discord. Oh boy. Actually, I'm not Butcher. I hope you find it. I hope you find. Oh my god. Hold up. Okay. Actually. Oh, show me a better version. Oh shit. Actually, I'm not Butcher, and I hope you find out without anybody telling you someday. I mean, Satchel's really good at that serial killer shit. Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, top notch. Butcher the Pig. It's meat related. You are a butcher at Costco. You have previous experience doing fucking videos with creepy pastas. Am I stretching it here? Satchel, he drives a bus. You're right, it's Satchel. Satchel, you could just say it's your butcher, man. You could just say it at this point, man. It's okay, dude. Let me see if I could call you up here. Oh, you're playing Overwatch, X. Oh no, that was 2 minutes ago. Connect the dots. I'm connecting the dots. Alright? I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And I'm not Ramsey. Alright? I don't have to be Canadian to put a puzzle together. Alexa, play Dyslexia by PigCake 69. Oh shit. Hold up, I just saw that I was tagged here on the Discord. I haven't checked my Discord in absolutely forever. Okay, let me change this. Let me change voice, output device, VIO, Bluetooth, or blue snowball. I'm glad you don't know who it is yet, but I'll tell you, he's very sexually attractive. Brian, are you top notch? Not top notch. Are you Butcher the Pig? Are you Butcher the Pig? Is that who it is? I like the mystery though. See, I like the mystery. At first, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, no meme and no joke about it. I actually thought that I thought my life was in peril. I remember that video. I called my neighbor. I'm like, hey, dude, listen, you gotta come over because I'm gonna fucking open up this package sent to me by this fucking weirdo. I don't know what's happening. All right, but you gotta come here, dude. You gotta come here, man. And then he was there. I did the whole video, and then I'm like, oh, okay, all right, this is cool. Then I get the second package. I'm like, this is fucking genius. This is made by somebody who not only has the time, but has the virginity to put up together the just the puzzle and the phone. The phone bit was genius. But the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop. Xavier, do you know about the Butcher the Pig saga? Do you know about the Butcher the Pig saga? I should actually get you. I'm here asking like a retard. Let me see how I could do this. But yeah, man, the cream of the crop, dude. Butcher. No? Oh my god, it's a tale. It's a tale that was weaved in the PO box. There was some nefarious liquids spilled in my house. Let me see if I could hopefully get you on here. Oh, shiza, dude. How fucking hard is this? Pig wranglers. You're a pig wrangler. Am I retarded? Okay. This is why my mom refused to keep me. And when my mom reminds me that I'm an accident every time I talk to her, this is precisely why. What is happening here? I love the picture that comes up here. Never mind. Okay, so let me do this. Start voice call. Okay.
Hello.
I just want to make sure. Hey, man. Let me make sure the chat could hear you. I think chat could hear you.
Up?
Yeah, they could definitely hear you.
What's up, bro?
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. This is my after stream voice.
That's your after stream voice. After ripping asshole.
Yeah.
After ripping assholes. Okay, so what I want to tell you is the Butcher, because Butcher is a recurring character in the PigCake lore. That is
okay.
You know, the history of my channel. So I got a package from a guy named Butcher the Pig. I would say maybe 6 months ago, right?
I would never open that shit.
I opened it because I'm on a spectrum. So what I did is that it was a puzzle, right? It was this whole elaborate puzzle, and it was this whole fucking tale, and it was very impressive. So I got a second package, but the point that I want to make here is not to tell you about the whole puzzle. It's the end game here, because the last puzzle that I received in the last box was the one that hit me harder than like. I had a message sent to me by somebody that I thought was a female that said, "Hey, PigCake, I've really enjoyed your content. You've really put me through some hard times, and I really appreciate your content. I'm gonna send you out like a little thing to show you my affection, or not show you my affection, to show you, my gratitude." Thank God. So I sent in my PO box, and it's this like a little piggy doll, right? This little fucking doll of like a pig, right? And I have it there in my house for like a month, just there chilling. So then the last package comes in from Butcher the Pig. The last fucking package. The female's name was Phoebe Gutrich, by the way. That's the part that killed me. So Phoebe Gutrich. It was like some fucking weird, I don't know, Slovenian name or whatever. So I fucking open this package, and I get to the end, and I kind of get stuck because there's a key that I don't have. So I text Butcher, because I slid into his DMs. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking stuck. And then he goes, you'll get it. You know, he's like, just keep at it. And eventually there was a link that sent me to a video of the name Phoebe Guttrich being rearranged to spell Butcher the Pig.
Oh my god.
And then the video showed the fucking doll that I got in the mail. It showed it. And me picking it up on a stream because I had picked it up on a stream. And then the part that killed me was that at the end, I realized that the fucking pig had stitches on it. Like somebody opened it and sewed something in there. And then re-sewed it back.
God.
Dude, I lost my shit. So then I open it. Like I fucking cut open the stitches. And I pull it out. And there's a fucking like a keychain. With like like a hyper-realistic keychain of a fucking finger with a key on it. And that's what opened the last package. And that's what opened the last little stupid thing. It was fucking insane.
That is some dark web shit.
Yeah. Yeah. At first I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call my friend over. I don't want to do this shit by myself. So I called my neighbor over to be there while I open the package. And the first video that I made of it, I'm shitting my pants. Like, that's not a joke. I'm shitting my pants because I'm like, oh, great. I have a serial killer that's stalking me that I have to deal with now. That's phenomenal. Good content. But now I have to deal with this shit. So, yeah. But, you know, ultimately it was good. And I'm still waiting for the last one, Butcher. If you're listening. Satchel, Butcher, whatever your name is. Top notch. Brian.
I don't want none of that shit.
You don't want that? Yeah, I realize that I'm too like I'll walk up to your car. Like I'll walk up to your car. I'm what do you call it? Naive?
That's a word, yeah.
Yeah. I'm dude, if you say, "Hey man, can you give me directions?" I've led like I remember there was a dude that said, "Hey man, could you come here?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, I don't know how to get to this particular street. Could you show me? Or could you tell me? I'm like, I'll show you. Good, just follow me. I get back on my bike and I lead him to the fucking street. I'm like, dude, if you wanted to kill me or rape me, I'm easy. I'm fucking easy, bro. But this ended up being a good risk because it was a good gamble. Oh,
you, sir, are a brave man. I would never.
Yeah, you don't have a PO box too, right? Like you don't.
Nah, dude.
You're not there. Okay.
First, well, also too, PO boxes out here are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Like for a super small one, it's like $900 every 3 months.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It's $30 for 3 months for me, dude.
Jesus Christ. Maybe it's the post office I went to. Maybe I need to go to like a UPS or something, but the fucking prices, dude. I was like, oh, maybe I'll open a PO box and I'll try this out, you know? Yeah. And I looked at the prices and I was like, fuck this. I don't need anything from anybody. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to fucking get shit anyway. I'm always worried that somebody's going to send me like a package of exploding shit.
Listen, man, I doubt if anything, it would have happened to me already. I'm pretty sure you have a less mean-tastic fan base that they're not going to send you actual shit. I got a rope. I got like a noose. Somebody sent me that on my first package. God.
William Tor, whatever. What's your address? Asking for a friend. My address is 55 Big Walkway. It's across the street from Small Walkway.
That's worse than that's worse than a teacher I used to have that it said, "Oh, what's your address? 1010 Main Street." He dropped it every time. I think somebody keyed his car from how many times he fucking said shit. Oh shit.
Like as it is, I get packages randomly.
Okay.
As it is, like I'll come home from a convention or a trip or something, and I'll just have bricks of cards from people I've never heard of.
But what is that? Because it's public, or is that because you told the people ahead of time? Because that's fucking scary, dude.
It is scary. I don't know who these people are sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a good thing.
No.
Fuck that. See, my favorite one is in my old place. As a matter of fact, Butcher. Oh my god, it's the worst one. Butcher found my address of where I lived Thankfully, Butcher was nice enough when I sent him a DM not to put it anywhere, but he
Yeah.
found my address, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts. The level of fucking pristineness here. So, but luckily Butcher is in it for the memes too. PigCake talked about his fears, unknown packaging, he's checking up in his poo box. Yeah, that was my fear, especially with the audience that I seem to have bred out of my loins. Was, hey man, I love your work. Here's a piece of turd in a bag that I made for you last night. Here's a brown that I made for you. I don't want that.
Like another thing I'm scared of is like somebody's gonna send me a package and call the feds, and the package is gonna be something that's like super illegal.
Ooh, shit! Like they send you like 100 pounds of mollies.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's like now I have this shit, right? Like,
what do you do?
like there's no denying it. Like they're watching me pick the package up off of the fucking stoop or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I go to get the mail, here's like, what the hell's going on, bro?
Yeah. No, I get that normally. Unfortunately. But what was I gonna tell you? Have you ever gotten your shit like stolen, like in your stoop?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck that.
yeah. I ended up putting a camera,
Okay.
and actually I had bought a computer chair once, and I ended up using the camera because it showed the fucking mail guy dropping off a package, saying that he came to deliver the chair, and nobody was there. So I said, well, here's the video
Yeah.
of him 10 minutes before that delivering a package to me. Where's the chair?
A1 steak sauce. A1 steak sauce. That's a smart thing to do. If I was smarter, I'd do that. But instead, I just I lived the dumb life where I'm like, where did my package go?
Dude, just get the Ring doorbell, that Ring
Yeah.
thing with the Wi-Fi. That's what I use.
Yeah, I want to put that shit everywhere, like in the bathroom, just to make sure. You can never be safe, man. Especially with these butchers hanging around.
Well, this year I'm going to. I'm thinking about getting a studio if I decide not to move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I need to put a camera system in there because, camera equipment, computers, fucking.
Shit. But you want to get a studio? Damn, that's gonna be fucking expensive, bro.
It could be. It depends on where I go. Like if I go out to Long Island, it might be a little bit cheaper because I live right by Long Island. So.
Okay, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. I think that's one of the goals that I have for this particular channel is I want to eventually be able to have a space that I could use for activities, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Well, I have that now. It's just in my house. So
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm working or I should be working.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm not working, I never feel like I left work because it's all in the same space.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I kind of want a space to remove myself.
Exactly. There's a psychological thing about that. Because I've found that too, like the hardship of you're here in your own space, but you work and you live in the same space. So it's very easy to procrastinate. So, but if you're going to an actual space.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been doing it for about 6-7 years now.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like, I think, I want to be somewhere else once in a while,
Damn, son. Have you ever thought of getting out of New York?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about LA.
LA,
or
okay.
The LA area.
Okay, careful. You might catch the air over there. You'll catch the you'll start finding dudes hotter. That's all I'm saying. You walk around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But it's either LA or Houston I'm thinking about.
Okay. Houston.
And the only reason why I'm thinking about Houston is because it's so cheap.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
X voice is too low now.
cheap.
You guys are not satisfied. You guys are not satisfied here. X's voice is a little bit low. And then if it's too loud, listen, that's his voice, all right? That's his natural voice. No, that's not clipping at all. But yeah, bro, I know a guy that, a dude that used to work at my old fucking work, and this dude moved to Houston, like 4-bedroom house, fucking 3 bathrooms, same shit that people pay for like a 1 studio here. So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, out here, a studio starts like a small studio apartment is like $1,700.
Yeah, you know what killed me? When I went to New York. I think maybe a year and something long ago. I remember seeing the subway that they had an ad for like one of these apps that helps you find apartments and shit. And what killed me is that the fucking thing on the subway, it had like the best case scenario. You know, like it's showing like, oh,
Yeah.
easy to find, allows pets, yes. 2-1, yes. $3,200, yes. I'm like, oh, that's a normal price? Okay, all right. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I want to pay that much for a bed. I appreciate that. Jesus, might as well mortgage the fucking house.
Like for a while, you would be able to rent a room for about $500 a month. A room, no no private bathroom. You're sharing it with 5 other people who rented a room. Yeah. No kitchen. Like you're literally just in a room for $500 a month, right? And now it's almost like $700-800 for that same room.
Ugh, ill, dude. Ill, dude.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
New York is, because of the taxes and everything, like the most expensive city in the States.
How do you deal with the cigarette tax?
Tell you the truth, I really don't smoke that much anymore.
Okay, you're on that vape tip. Good.
Yeah, I'm home a lot now, so I don't smoke at home. And when I go out, I've literally been smoking maybe 3 or 4 cigarettes, and then I'm just like, bleh, and I just want to vape because it tastes better.
Ooh, shit, man. You got that. Who's the guy from Houston that hit you up with the vapes? Rangel, right?
Oh, Alex Rangel. Yeah. But I've been rocking Juuls lately because they're easy to carry.
Ooh, makes you feel young.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, not that. Like, the big vapes, I have to change coils and I have to carry juice, and then the batteries are big, and you know you have to carry extra batteries, and it's all this shit. With the Juul, like it's literally a pen.
The fucking USB that the kids tell the mom, no, mom, I have my homework here. Why does it fucking have smoke then? That was my favorite. I read so many articles on that shit on parents being like, oh, I thought it was a USB.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're fucking retarded. Funny enough, today I saw one, yesterday I saw one of the Juul pods on the floor, and I'm like, we're in the future, dude.
That's the new heroin needle.
Okay, see, it's obvious that you live in New York. I'm like, that's the new cigarette butt, and you're like, that's the new heroin needle.
Yeah, dude, I remember growing up and seeing these needles on the floor, and I was like, man, a lot of people have diabetes. Like, and they always have to carry their medicine in a little bag or glass vial.
Oh shit! Damn, dude. I've seen it once. I've only seen one junkie needle around, and that's it. Everything else here is just cigarette butts and Coke. I've seen bags of Coke all the time, but I mean that's the stereotype. Yeah. That's literally the stereotype of Miami, and it's for a reason. Crack's another big one, but kids are getting into fucking pills now, man. That's the part that scares me. Kids are like younger and younger getting into fucking pills. I don't know if that's always been around or if it's just now more like...
I think it's more prevalent because of accessibility. But I think it's always been a thing.
Okay.
You know, like Quaaludes and all that other shit have always been a thing.
But fucking kids, man. Fuck. I remember the big thing in middle school was like, you smoke? Oh my God. Like cigarettes? Yeah. And then... Now, when I was dealing with the youth, it was pot. Everyone was smoking pot, and then now it's like more pills and shit. From what I've heard, pills are fucking rampant on those motherfuckers.
Well, I used to sell weed and coke.
I believe that.
Heroin was a big thing around where I live, but coke was becoming huge. Because like when you're in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Crack is poor man's coke. Like it's chemically the same thing.
Yeah. Jesus.
But that, and then methadone, like morphine, whatever people could get their hands on. Like if people could figure out how to smoke a grape, they would fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like anything to get you high.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Jankum?
No.
You're in for a fucking treat, man. you're in for a fucking treat here. Jankum is something that from my understanding, is a way like African tribesmen would get fucking high as shit, and it involved some sort of latex, whether that's a balloon or a condom, filled with a nice combo of 1 and 2 that's left out fermented for days. And the way you ingest Jankum is you fucking snip the top and you just inhale the fumes, and it gets you higher than Jesus on a space shuttle to steal.
Such a shitty 8-ball.
Yeah. yeah, it's a shitty.
That's what it is. It's a shitty 8-ball.
But unfortunately, they don't have access to the white drugs that we do. So they just have like we have peace and we have sheet. Let's mix, and they're seeing stars.
You are telling me that you want to get high, but you don't have the drugs? Don't worry, I have to use the battery. Get me a balloon.
I like Richard Weston here asking if you have lewds. That's
Lewds. I would every time I would like someone was like, "Yo, can you get me some lewds?" And I was like, "What? What the fuck you talking about? Quaaludes, bro? Like, what the fuck is a quaalude? Sounds like a venereal disease."
You know, I had the same.
Never
no,
knew
go
what
ahead.
it was.
Okay. See, I didn't know what it was until the fucking the Wolf in Wall Street movie. I didn't know it was a fucking thing until that fucking movie came out, and I'm like, Quaaludes, what the? Then obviously, it's had many different iterations, but that's how I found out what the fuck a Quaalude was. Maybe it's my virgin, not drug eyes that I'm like, no, what is? But then again, I do know Jankum, so that kind of gets you wondering.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
Right.
You know, African tribal drugs. But
Yeah.
You don't,
That's pretty much
stuff.
That's what I do, bro. I just get on that fucking Africa tip. But what the fuck? See, I wouldn't mind selling, but doing, I wouldn't fucking do shit. That's my thing, bro. Selling, you're a businessman. You're selling. That's my thing, bro. To each their own.
I used to always know who the real smokers were because it was always like cigar guts around their house.
Nice. That's the way you could tell. Holy shit, dude. You guys
Plastic
also
bags of cigar guts.
My favorite one is I had a couple friends that what they would do is that they had this one spot where they would put a little baggie with a can of beer inside, and inside the can of beer is their fucking shit, and they would leave that just there for maybe a week at a time, and they would come back to that spot and just let me just pick out my bag from the bushes and fucking do my shit. The
Well, you want to know something? There's a magician that I know. I'm gonna not say his name.
Okay.
But every time we go to a convention, he stores drugs somewhere so that the next year he can take them because he's not from the States.
That's fucking amazing.
So like at Magi Fest, I was like, "So where'd you do it this year?" He's like, "Third floor underneath the candy machine."
Yo, but what if?
Sure enough, dude, it was there.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dude. One year he buried it outside in the parking lot, and he came back the next year, knew exactly where to go, and it was there.
You know, it's fucking great that that shows you the cleanliness of these fucking hotel rooms where you find finding pubes is a good thing. Like if you find a pube, you're like, that's it. What was that place you stayed at? For this
my god. Okay, so it was in Buffalo, and it used to be called the Tally Ho Hotel.
Okay.
And it was the hotel that everybody stayed at for the Buffalo 52 convention. And then it got bought out by Motel or whatever, Super 8, whatever it was. And one year, Tony Chang got riddled with bed bugs.
Oof.
And the next year, I got manhandled by spiders.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say I got AIDS. I got actual AIDS from.
I'm dead. I'm actually dead right now.
I think that. I mean, I've had just relatively tame. The worst ones that I've had is just money shit. It's just I went to Orlando, dude. I went to a fucking hotel in Orlando that me and the person that I was previously sticking my wiener in. We went to Disney. And I was kayak. Let me go to kayak here. Let me check out some cheap hotels. So we show up to the Days Inn in Orlando, Florida, which is, by the way, a motel, not a hotel. This is a motel. I don't know. I don't care that they call it a hotel. People are getting fucked here for money. Like, this is a motel. So
They charge by the hour.
they first of all, not only do they charge by the hour, but then they make you put a deposit with the remote. That's that's how you know they're real. I'm kidding about that, but that's not true. But that's how you know, by the way, the sick fucks, because they know how motels work. That's how.
Well,
you know
it's even sicker when you go into a motel and the remote is fucking bolted to the nightstand with a sticker of the channels over it that's been written on.
Yeah, that's a fun a post-it note on the actual nightstand with the channels on it.
Nah, dude, it's like a sticker, and they just fucking glue it to the spot next to the remote, but people use it to take down their orders and to fucking line up their Coke lines.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, man. I don't wanna lay claims, but there are certain 5'2" pastry-based magicians that have been to motel rooms with like heart-shaped baths. So I just want to keep. I don't want to name the magician, but I don't have it.
Yo, there's a hotel not too far from me that they have the theme rooms.
Yeah, the executive. Yeah.
No, not the executive. It's a cheap hotel, and you go to pick a room. They're like, "What room do you want?" Like, "Oh, do you want the Love Shack or do you want the rainforest?" Like all kinds of weird shit, man. They all have different themes, and they all have the same rancid smell.
I know. My favorite one is the Egypt room, because they have never mind. Listen, man. The point is that I show up to this day's one in Orlando.
No, it's not by JFK. Jesus, guys, what do you mean? Fuck, these guys know the spots, bro. Like, Jack Regret is like by JFK, right by the airport. You just walk out.
Yo, new motor in, dude. You know the spots. When I got hit by the car, it was very close to a motel, and I showed her the picture of the hooker that was there.
Oh, that was not a hooker, dude.
That was a hooker, dude. I swear to God, she was a fucking hooker.
God, why would anybody pay for that?
Construction worker. You're on a lunch shift, bro. You're gonna go in there.
Oh my God, that is it. It is the Q motor in. Oh boy,
dude, this guy knows.
Okay, all right. Somebody's getting it in.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting it in right now. He's there now.
That's what's up, dude. Schmegma in.
The Schmegma.
Oh shit! Listen, bro. I go to this fucking hotel in Orlando, man. And then when I pull up to the front desk, which is, by the way, like a see-through glass thing, there's a kid behind a counter. There's a fucking child behind a counter, and I'm like, "Hey, man." Yeah, and I tell him my name. I'm like, I made a reservation, and he goes, "Okay." He starts typing on the fucking computer. I'm like,
he's playing Minecraft.
I'm like, this dude's fucking 12 years old, bro. So then he's like, I go to call my father. I'm trying to do my worst Indian accent. He was an Indian fellow. But he brings his father in, right? And the guy goes, okay, so that's going to be a $10 resort fee. Which I felt like, dude, you're charging me a resort fee for a motel? You guys don't even have a pool. What the fuck am I paying for? Bro, when I got into the room, the floor was soggy.
Oh.
The floor was moist. All right, I remember stepping on it. I'm like, this is not. They have they have a seepage problem here, a sewage problem. Yeah.
You know what happened to me at Magi Fest?
No.
This hotel that I stay at, it's like cheap. It has 2 floors and shit, whatever.
Gun runners in alley.
Yeah. So one day, I think Chris was staying with me that night because he didn't want to get a room because I think we were leaving the next day or something. But there was a blizzard, and I go to open the door, and guess what? The fucking door will not work. So I go to the front desk. They give me a new key. It still won't work. It happens 3 times. Come to find out, the doors use a battery, and the battery died, so they had to change the fucking door battery. Like, what?
Yo, dude, listen, man. They've done some shady shit. That hotel scene, dude, these guys are into some shit, dude.
And like the
Holy
first
shit.
time I walked in, it was this Asian family, like
Yeah.
family. And I'm like, hey, I have a reservation. Like, oh, okay, we, you guys, wait one moment, please. And they all start running around and they're all eating. And I'm like, what the fuck? The next day, there's no Asian people. It's all ghetto black people. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But the ghetto people were mad nice, right?
Yeah.
And she's the one helping me with the door. So I
Uh-huh.
tell her, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't want to keep running outside for a door that won't work. Send somebody. So she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. So she calls, and all of a sudden, Asian people show up.
That's a family. That was what
That's
we
the
call a
family.
Keo. Yeah.
And then they get on the phone, and they call more ghetto black people to fix the door. It was like, what the fuck is... I don't know, man.
Let me tell you, man.
I
Right
had
now,
continental breakfast, which was shit.
I'm surprised you ate it without fear of diarrhea.
We were hungry as shit, bro. We were waiting for 2.5 hours.
There's a limit, man. There's a fucking limit. Continental breakfast is not it. Stefan says, yeah, they definitely trapping in there. Stefan, actually, what the fuck is... Could you... Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm too white. I'm too white.
Trapping what?
What's trapping?
Cash
too white.
checks? What? You know it's ghetto when you go to a hotel and they have a cash check.
Oh, shit, man.
Dude, cash check, smash your crackhead, and...
No papers? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fucking great, man. Drug dealing, man. Trapping. I was going to tell you that there's 100% likely that a do-rag is currently holding up that door right now. In wherever the fuck it was. We stayed at a motel that gave each room complimentary donuts. Yes, one donut.
Spence, dude, YouTube tutorials are ruining magic. You're right, they are.
That's
You should probably not do any more magic.
Well, I usually like to check the channels, but unfortunately, my bandwidth is as effective as the durag that's currently holding up that door.
Who do I look at?
It's a new music genre. It says Beats 04. It's the new motor in X. Admit it. That's fucking great. My career got ruined by YouTube magic, says Stefan. Yeah, you know what it is? It's Comcast, man. It's the Comcast here, dude. I don't know if you have like options where you live, or if it's just one internet that takes over one area, like a gang, and they're like, nah, dudes, you're stuck with us. Is that the same over there, or do you actually have options like you should in the United States?
Yeah, there's Time Warner. Well, it's not Time Warner anymore. It's Spectrum. So Spectrum. I have Verizon. AT&T has, I think, internet out here.
Those are the same though.
What do you mean?
I thought
well, they all run on the same infrastructure,
Yeah.
but they're But like, if you have Time Warner, you can't get gigabit internet. The only company that offers that is Verizon.
Ah, fucking cunts, dude.
So I have gigabit.
Oof. Okay, see, that explains it. I probably have kilobits. I have that AOL, like it comes from a phone line, which is I don't know if that's normal. Verizon's expensive, really good. Romina Puga knows what a snap change is. I don't know. Every time, yeah, she's a hot one. But every time, I don't know if you've seen Now You See Me. Like, have you seen the movie?
No.
No? Okay. Because I remember I did a review on it on the channel, and I got a bunch of like people saying this is a great fucking movie, this is amazing, this is wonderful. This fucking, who's this guy with the fucking snap change that he does for David Letterman, like this?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
He goes, here's a trick. There you go, the appearing card trick. Fucking Eisenberg. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie was AIDS. I don't understand how people defend that. There's one trick in the movie, and it's this one. It's where he goes, think of a card. You got one? Do you have one in your head? Perfect. Here you go. Look, was it this one? No, there you go. That's it. Now look at the building behind me. It's the King of Spades. That's the only trick. The entire fucking movie. That's literally it.
I don't know. I just didn't care. those kind of movies, like I had friends who consulted on it and all this other stuff, and I was like, good for you for getting that money, boo boo. But
were they high?
No, it was a lot more about the director and the producer.
Yeah, because they have a vision.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're not magicians.
And sometimes you'll find people that are willing to go, okay, you understand magic better, and other people are like, I understand everything, and we just want this, make this happen. It's like, wow, that's shit.
Yeah, fucking A, man. But I think that's the tendency, because unfortunately you have people making movies about things that they have no idea about, so they're kind of like retroactively.
They do it on AGT too.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like you'll have an effect set up and you'll send it in for review and everything. And they'll be like, okay, this is fine. Here's your budget. And then the day before you're supposed to do it, they go, yeah, we want you to do something else. Here's what we want you to do.
And then they make you look like a fucking retard. That's my favorite thing, bro. I'd love to see like the cutting room floor stuff, the stuff that they don't show. Like I'd really love to show that, because they really go out of their way to make things look bad when they want to. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But you wouldn't see much because it's all edited in.
No, but even like the perspective from like an audience member, I think that'll be interesting, just to kind of get their point. But I'm sure they have to sign like a fucking thicker than Shane Diesel a release form.
I don't think audience members do now.
No. Okay. See, I'm thinking from I don't know if you're familiar with the show. Man, this is fucking it's Caso Cerrado. It's a show about a Spanish judge. It's Judge Judy, but for retired old Latina women. That's what this show is. And I know a couple people that were on the show in the audience, and they pay you to be in the audience to react. And I also know a couple of these fucking people that have shown up on like Spanish knockoffs of like American Idol and those talent shows, and they pay people in the fucking audience. So it's
really,
yeah. I've heard a couple weird sort of fucking stories. My favorite one was the one on that the knockoff Judge Judy show, because they paid everyone. They gave him a script. They're like, you're gonna be the wife that it wants to sell his collection. You're gonna be the husband who's fucking her sister and wants to keep the collection. Everyone makes $300.
Oh, but you know what? All shows do that, because I had a friend who went on Maury.
Oh shit!
And the only reason why he went on Maury was because he was walking down the street and said, "Hey, we'll give you a couple $100 and to be on the show, you just have to play the boyfriend who isn't paying his bills."
I do that in a fucking heartbeat. $50, dude.
They gave him a couple $100. They gave him a voucher for a nice restaurant, a hotel for the night. Like, yeah. They all do it.
I'd be
it's TV first, bro.
Listen, bro, I'd be the one doing the backflip when the baby's not mine. All right, that'd be me. I'd fucking breakdance. Baby's not yours.
The father. Who? But I just came on the show. I don't even know this bitch.
Yeah, listen, my favorite one is the fucking every black girl has the same joke that goes on Maury. They think it's funny to them, and the audience always laughs, but that's because they're on Comtrex. All right, but they always have the same joke in every fucking episode, which is that they go, oh, Maury, they have the same eyes, they have the same nose, Maury, they even have the same dick. And then the audience goes, ooh, he has a baby dick, and then the dude comes out, it's like, yo, get a job. He's screaming at the audience, get a job, as if they're not paid to be there. And then he sits down, and it's always great, man. That show, if you watch that show, you know you're unemployed. Like, you know, you don't have a regular job if you're watching that show.
It's all ridiculous, man.
I love it though, man. That was my my college. Day off, no school today. Yeah, I'm gonna sit home and waste my life and do card tricks. So double waste. Or on vacation. No. You have to be a certain like futon owning. I'm describing myself 5'2". Fucking. I was on the show, says Stefan. I believe that. A friend of mine was on Fulas, and he told me that Penn and Teller take way longer to figure out the trick, like half an hour, and the show even has breaks.
It's true. Sometimes. Yeah.
I believe that. That's another one.
Because there's a lot of discussion, right? So like, what you see is them talking, right? He does the effect, then they talk, and then they go, okay, well, let's see what Penn and Teller have to say, and then it cuts over to them, right? But what happens is they talk, they do the little banter afterwards, and then you stand there awkwardly for 35, 40, sometimes an hour long,
just like this.
Because they're talking to the crew upstairs, and one of them was Johnny Thompson, rest in peace, who they would talk to. And the other one is Michael Close. So they would sit up there and they're going, is it this? Is it this? Can we say this? What can't we say? Because they already know if you're going to get through or not. So they're just trying to decipher how they could say it on TV.
Oh, shit. Okay. But has it always been that way, or did they learn that through? Okay.
No, it's always been that way.
Okay. Because I feel like maybe
the thing that's changed was because of Shin Lim. The thing that changed was that they now have one effect that they judge. Before, you could just go in there and do whatever. But then Shin Lim did a 45-minute act, and they're like, there's no way we're going to be able to do this. So now you can do as many tricks as you want, but only one of them is the effect that they count.
Okay. I thought it was the whole Sankey bit that made them change their mind on that. Because it's like, here's 12 tricks, and then...
no, man. Okay. Sankey was just mad because no one cared.
I like that whole back and forth. I was a fan of that drama. But, I don't know, man. It'd be a funny thing. But it's obviously... I mean, so I did... Because when I first saw it, obviously... I was seeing it almost as a layperson, not realizing that, oh, no, they already know the method, the people upstairs, and that there's this back and forth going behind the scenes. I wasn't aware of this shit.
Well, first you send in a video, right? If they accept you, you go out there, and you sat down with Michael Close and Johnny Thompson and a few other people. They go, okay, show us the trick. And you show them the trick, and then they go, okay, show us what you're doing.
Okay.
And you have to show them the method.
Okay. Yeah. But how come... Do you think that there's people that have more of an issue with... Because I know you were talking about this shit today, but I don't think nobody mentioned Penn and Teller, which pretty much is a show that's predicated on discussing methods. And even though they're coding it, like, I don't think anybody would mention that.
Forget about that. Go beyond that. Okay, Penn and Teller's entire career is exposing magic.
But exposing their own magic.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah? Okay. I mean, from one of the things that I found that was kind of smart about what they were doing is that they're showing tricks that's like, nobody's fucking ever heard of that shit. Like they were showing maybe the fucking sawing in half, but they were showing mostly their own shit. That's the part that I always found.
But they also showed cups and balls. They also showed the linking rings. They also showed basic misdirection, retention vanishes, switches. Yeah, the routine was theirs that they put together, but it's a basic move. It's a basic principle, right? Listen, a good friend of mine happens to be the amazing Jonathan's wife.
Jesus.
Okay? Good friend of mine. Amazing Jonathan made his whole career on not being able to do magic and exposing black art. Black art, which Shin Lim won AGT with.
I think it's now a person of color. That's the new...
person of color art.
Yeah, you can't say black anymore. It used to be African-American art, but now it's person of color. But, I mean, I would have thought that more people would have had an issue with the show, though. Not just Penn and Teller, but just the show.
The thing is, here's the thing, right? When Penn and Teller first started exposing this stuff, magicians were like, oh, how could they do this? Yeah. And you know who's another one? Brian Brushwood. Brian Brushwood taught the invisible deck.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
And guess what?
Yeah.
People are still using the fucking invisible deck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once he got to a point where he was literally a celebrity, all of a sudden, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, that's the interesting part.
Penn and Teller, they were a celebrity, but people got mad. And then, but here's the thing. Penn and Teller, if you really look at their show is not a show to fool you. Their show is a show to empower you, to say, you are not stupid. Right? This is what's happening. Here's why it's entertaining. They make you part of whatever's happening, and that's why it's so good, right? That's why so many people appeal to them. But how can you get mad at teaching a method that you had to learn by paying $5 or for free, or watching a shitty magician on TV, or going into a magic shop and seeing a shitty magician, or going to a magic show and seeing a shitty magician, whatever? Why is it so bad to go, here's how you do it better? And if you decide to want to learn it better than you do it, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing, man. I think I told you earlier, intimidation and being fearful of new media. But honestly, it's a shame because, bro, like, the fact, even as you know, even as small as this stream is, the fact that there's still community here, there's still an active community that takes place of people that I've met through your channel, through, you know, Ramsey's channel, through my channel, that they just meet, they talk, they fucking learn methods. They, even in the Discord, people are fucking always talking about, you know, helping each other out. There's improvement to the community.
That's
so
great.
These guys, to say that something like this hurts the community, like, how else would you have access to people that are like-minded?
No. It does hurt the community. It hurts the dying community that no one gives a shit about. And it's creating its own community.
Yeah, but it's like, again, it's the same thing. You're holding on to VHS tapes. You're holding on to VHS tapes because you have a VHS player. But, dude, not everyone fucking has that, and we're moving past that shit. So fucking throw yours away.
And you know what's crazy? Nobody got mad at fucking Illusionist and Brad Christian for riding the coattails of David Blaine immediately after the fucking David Blaine series. You want to do street magic? Check out I Makeup Man, and you know, he does what he does, and sold literally what was going on in the show. No one said that was bad, right? Because of that, aka barrier of entry, that stupid fucking phrase all these old magicians use. Like, shut up, dude.
No, that's dumb. That's really dumb. Like, it's an argument from ignorance, I think. And they're ignorant to, like, the fact that this is where it's heading. So you just have to either embrace it, or you're not going to fucking be part of the new generation.
Get the fuck out the way.
Again, you always mention Shin Lim. You always mention Shin Lim. And that's a fucking excellent success story. Because if it wasn't for something like YouTube, that creative mind and that particular person, I don't think he would have flourished as he would have. And that's just one example. That's now. So imagine what's people's, you know, doing FISM. Imagine FISM in a couple fucking years with people that grew up on YouTube instead of going to magic stores that are fucking struggling to stay open.
Listen, it's crazy when I walk into a convention and there are kids there that say, I started because of you, and they're at a fucking convention. Okay? They're not sitting on YouTube doing video magic. They're at a fucking convention. Their parents put up the money to pay for them, their parents, the hotel, the food, and the passes, so that this kid who started on YouTube can go to this event.
Exactly.
That they didn't know about, but they found out about because of fucking YouTube.
Exactly. But you're killing the community, yet that same person is going to drop money on stuff that magic stores that are questioning what you're doing are selling. So it's like, they're going to go there, they're going to buy your shit anyway. So it's like, why are you complaining about people teaching? Oh, me showing a top change.
Shut up.
Yeah, so you fucking killed it there. Exactly.
What do you think about magic clubs? Magic clubs are worthless now. That's what I think about magic clubs. I think in some places they have a purpose where there's literally nothing around. But I think for the most part, magic clubs are worthless and dead, and they're nothing more than an excuse for old people to get away from their old wives because they hate their lives, and they get together and they talk about magic for money for 45 minutes, and then they talk about shitty magic for 15, and they wait till the next month to do it again.
I assume the old man penis vanish. But no, you know, I've never actually been to one. I know that there's a ring down here, but you do see the people. I do see the people that follow that. And the people that attend, and yeah, you're right. It's the older generation.
Yeah. There's a girl that I know. Her name is Linda, and you know, I show her stuff once in a while, and she learns super fast. Like, she's incredible how fast she learns. She's doing stuff that I can't do already. This girl, she asked me about magic clubs, and I literally said that to her, and she ended up getting invited to go to a magic club, and she came back and she goes, You were absolutely correct.
Damn.
I will never go back.
Uh-huh. Nice. It also doesn't help that she's a female and she's going to a club essentially predicated by old men.
Yeah. See, like, look at what Satchel's saying. See, like, this is the thing, right? Everybody's gonna find their own argument.
I'm pretty sure I remember Xavier Spade giving YouTube artists crap for exposing magic, but exposing at the wrong way. But I mean, if the thing is that there's layers, though. There are layers, and I think that's...
Well, the thing is, he's correct. And I say this openly. If you would have spoken to me 5 years ago, I'd be on the same side as them.
As them being the
these
manufacturers
people who hate YouTube.
Okay.
Right? I was on that side. I was like, fuck, magic exposure is bad for magic. And I was on the same fucking side. Right? Until I decided to try it myself. When I started to know and understand what was going on, then I went, oh shit, we have no clue what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
We're literally being mad about shit we don't understand. Right? So he's absolutely correct. There was a time it didn't matter who you were and how you were teaching. I was like, fuck you. Jarek, I was especially mad at because he's a fucking thief, dude. He literally teaches other people's products. That's my problem. It's not that people are teaching online, but listen, teach your own shit, teach stuff that will be an entry to something else. If you want to teach something that's on the market, talk to the creator. And if you accidentally do it, which happens, take the shit down, you know, say you're sorry, do what you need to do, take your lashings, and continue on. Give some fundamentals, give some principles, do something else besides rip people off. Now, the thing is, these older people think that any exposure of anything that is not yours is ripping off. I'm sorry, but I don't think SW Erdnase is losing a check. I don't think Vernon is losing a fucking check. Marlowe is not losing money because I'm teaching one of his techniques and then telling them to go to a magic store and fucking buy his book. Okay? This argument is bullshit to a degree. If it's out now, if you are alive and you are making money off of this, it is off limits. Unless the person who created it allows you to do it. Which has happened.
Yeah. No, you're right. But what I was going to tell you is that, unfortunately, what it seems to be is that people that, again, are arguing from a point of ignorance are making the assumption that these people like Jarek is the entirety of the people that, you know, share magic on YouTube. That what we're doing is essentially exposing methods and showing other people shit, which is not the case. Because, I mean, obviously,
you know who was another proponent? You know who was another proponent at the time was Assad, 52 cards. When he first started the his YouTube channel, he was literally doing exactly what Jarek was doing, and I used to call him out hard. And then he changed, and I'm actually friends with him now. I play Overwatch with the guy. Like, we talk on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, he's a friend now, and he's changed a lot of what he does now. Because he understood that point. Yeah.
I never noticed that. I don't think I followed his stuff that I saw that part in it.
Watch his older videos. They're still up.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that shit out. But it's just, I don't know. I just think that it's, again, an argument from ignorance. It's people that are fearful. And it's people that are scared, honestly, that they're going to be replaced and forgotten. So
that's, I think, the big part.
I mean, you said it before, and I think it's factual that you go to a convention and most of the people are going to you, man. You know, people are recognizing you, and these guys are not being recognized. And it's because, again, they're holding on, they're clinging on to this old media that not a lot of people know about anymore. Not a lot of people are going to have. You're right about DVDs. Who the fuck is going to... Bro, I'm looking at my laptop right now. There's not even a DVD player. Soon enough, USB-A is going to be written out. The fact that you're going to need dongles for that, like, fuck.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I'm not talking from a place of assumption. Yeah. I fucking do this shit.
Yeah. Literally wasted your money.
I own a company that cannot sell fucking DVDs.
Yeah.
But 17 old guys want DVDs, and they're going to raise hell for everybody. And all the younger people are going to jump on board because they don't know any better. How about the old people shut the fuck up, get a new phone, get a new laptop, something within the last 5 years?
Yeah. Have you seen people that have converted into that style? I know it sounds like a little bit religious, but have you seen like magicians that have changed their minds or kind of converted into a mindset of accepting the fact that this is going to be kind of what magic is going to look like?
Yes. And I've also seen magicians who are in those circles but will never say anything because they don't want the drama. I did a lecture at this magic shop in Ohio a few years back, and I started talking about this. And a guy approached me. He goes, "Hey man, I work for the news station by me, and everything you're saying is right. You know, I've tried to talk to the guys, but I wish that." And this guy was in his 60s, bro.
Wow.
And he's like, "Oh man, I wish you could talk to more of these people and let them know and show them." Like, he was all on board, but he doesn't know how to approach it because he doesn't do it himself, so he doesn't know, right? He only knows the media side of it from a large media company, not from an individual who wants a brand or anything like that. But yeah, they're definitely out there. And I've seen people go, like, actually, Eric Jones was one of those guys for a long time. And we would talk and we would argue about things. I'm like, "Bro, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting out any more DVDs." He goes, "No, we have to do this. We have to do that. You know, the market and our customer base and all this shit." We used to have arguments all the time. And then one day, I had a long fucking discussion with him, and I showed him everything, and I went through everything, and we talked to other people and all this other shit. And he would, "Dude, I get it now. Like, you're right. I absolutely get it."
And what I think is interesting about you is that, again, you came in from that business sort of side, and you came in it from like that hard side, which is interesting because you would think that you would be one of the most like defenders of the, "Oh no, anything on YouTube is exposure because it's hurting my bottom line." But you know, you're one of the biggest kind of defenders of magic on YouTube, which is fucking, again, the future. You need to fucking embrace the goddamn fucking future. Like, I don't understand.
Well, that's just it. My thing is, listen, nothing is perfect right now. It's in its infancy. It's going to change.
Yeah.
Are you going to be part of the progression, or are you going to be the people who get stomped behind?
Oh, exactly it. Exactly fucking it. But I just think that this argument's always gonna exist in some sense. I think I mentioned to you a couple months ago about the bit from Discovery of Witchcraft, right? And I think you asked me about it, and I was trying to find it because I want to see how far back this argument goes back, as far as, oh, this is gonna kill, so books now available in libraries are gonna kill magic. I want to see how far back.
I walked into the Conjuring Arts Research Center library, and they have a room called the Rare Book Room. Okay, and it's books from the 1700s, 1800s, all this shit, and a lot of the books and pamphlets were literally given out for free, and they would teach effects.
Blackstone got shit because I think he would put out stuff with cereal boxes, and put stuff on milk boxes. I think giving out, "Oh, here's a free trick." So it's always existed, and it's always been something that's judged, but again, you see the people that thrive and the people that are successful are the ones that adapt and the ones that not only adapt but also innovate. And you can't innovate if you're stuck, again, burning or fucking recording VHS tapes. You're not going to be fucking innovating.
Also, too, you're not going to innovate by not getting people interested in what you're trying to innovate, right?
Thank you.
So a lot of the older arguments are, well, just talk about theory and just talk about performance. It's fucking boring, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking boring. Sometimes it's cool, right? You could throw it in once in a while, but people have to want to listen. And for the most part, if you're literally just there talking and you have no graphics and you have no fucking music, you have no transitions, and you're just there and you're fucking old and you have your big ass nose in the fucking camera and showing your fucking pores, right? And you're sitting there talking for 5 minutes. No. This has turned into a private joke between us, by the way.
Oh, my ribs.
You know, when that happens, you're missing the point because you're putting your ego in front of the point. And the point is you're trying to inspire people. You're trying to get people to want to be interested in something. And they're not going to be interested listening to Grandpa talk about the war for the 90th time.
With the force. With the force. I'm gonna wake the neighbors up, bro. No, yeah, no, you're 100% right. 100% right. And but the good thing is that they're all gonna die soon.
Yeah. You know, but and what kills me is I'm gonna bring up Luke Dancy. Luke Dancy works for Murphy's Magic. Murphy's Magic gives away magic for free because they are a company and they understand that sometimes you have to do giveaways in order to entice people to your platform. That's the way business works. Marketing 101. You give to get, you spend to receive. That's how it works, right? And he's gonna sit there and go, well, I don't give away free magic. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. How many contests have you run on your Facebook thing? How many? Who won the last contest? That's you giving away magic to people who you have no idea if they're magicians or not, and all they do is like your page, follow you on Instagram, fucking follow you on YouTube, and then you send them shit for free. You don't ask them questions. You don't make them take a poll. You don't make them send in a demo video. There's no sacred act that happens. That's it.
You're not gonna deny money. Like, they're not gonna deny money. That's the bottom line. Like, you're not. So even if it's someone that's not necessarily gonna be interested in magic, they act as if their goal is to progress magic as a whole and to help the community. But
it's a company.
Yeah, you're making money.
Their goal is to make money. That's their fucking point. Listen, I'm a magician and I made a magic company. And it sucked for a long fucking time because I went into it like a magician. I went into it sitting there going, oh, magic, 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 magic. And even quote unquote.
I did it once this stream, but I think now it went to 0. You killed the stream. You literally sat on dead magicians and you killed the fucking stream. It came back. It's back.
You know, like, this is what it is, man. Like, how can you run a company and not actually run a company and then get mad when people are doing what a company does individually? Like, fuck off, dude.
I think what I mentioned to you earlier, like, again, the goal, obviously, we're always going to have financial motives. That's something that you can't avoid. You're always trying to eat. You're always going to try to, you know, pay the bills and eat. That's the bottom line. But at the same time, I think people underestimate like how much YouTube provides in the sense of that. Like, if people were to see that, you would almost be like, oh, okay, so obviously it's not for the money in that case.
No, but PigCake, people see it all the fucking time, every day. Yeah. YouTube is the second most used search engine in the world. Everybody fucking uses it. Yeah. And if they don't use it, they're still using Yahoo because they're in a nursing home.
Alta Vista. Ask Jeeves.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
No, you're right. But the thing is that, again, my point in saying that is there's a reason why I think we're on YouTube and we're pushing this on YouTube. And even though sometimes it's a little bit bleak and the views might not be there or you might not get what you want, I think the point is that we're coming from a place of finding, as gay as it sounds, a love of magic and a love of spreading it to hopefully inspire people to pass it forward. You know, that's where I see it. And it seems like these people are stuck in their own ways, that they're like, no, fuck innovation and fuck people having access to this magic. Fuck people learning this and being inspired to buy product and invest again back into fucking magic itself. Fuck that.
Dude, all you got to do is go back. All you got to do is go back 10 years, right? Before cell phone magic was a thing. And listen to the arguments about people using technology and magic. It's the same shit.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, it's gonna kill it. Magic is gonna die because people are gonna think that everything's technology. Like that.
Oh yeah, but what if it's voice activated? What's all this? That's the point. You make it so people don't fucking think that.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Just because people are using technology doesn't mean that it's not a good effect. It just means you're doing it in a shitty way. You have to figure out a better way.
Fuck it. Fabuloso, bro. That's why I'm just gonna fuck the magic business and go into a full-time Fabuloso trade.
Yo, let's do color changing Fabuloso.
Yo, listen, you own a magic shop, man. You can make it happen. All right, I'll make it the method.
Give me the method. I'll give you 25%.
25% of that's a nice dinner at Denny's.
Sometimes it depends on how well it sells.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
coupons.
Listen, man, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think this was a dope stream. I appreciate you jumping on. I think this is a spirited conversation. And
Yeah, I always like talking shit with you, bro.
no, it's hot. It's hot, and I'm honestly chub. I'm glad that this doesn't show it as well. But I'm harder than anything's ever been hard at this point.
Your cast?
Yeah, bro. Look at this, man. Look at this, dude. Look at this, man. I'm gonna get that out, but I'm gonna miss being handicapped, though. Honestly, I've gotten so good at it, dude. There's a pizza over there, right? I just ordered Papa John's, so I fucking got some pizza, dude. I'm on crutches, and I still got the box. I found a way to do it, dude. Like I'm fucking like swinging this shit around. I'm fucking killing the handicap game. So
I like how it's bright orange too, like fucking caution tape.
no, that's honestly a tribute to my bike. My bike was orange.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if you could see it there, but I'm pointing at it. I can't get it without showing my fucking face. But there's the only thing that's left of the bike is where you put your foot, which I have where I'm pointing. Yeah, I want to kill this fucking bitch. Hopefully that doesn't get back to the litigation. But thank you guys for jumping along. I'm gonna go figure out different ways to